Why is it so important to reduce, reuse and recycle? Climate change is the biggest global threat to the environment and requires serious attention now. Every household in Stirling produces, on average, 1.2 tonnes of waste every year. That's more than 31,000 tonnes of waste sent to landfill. Once buried in the ground, the biodegradable element, which is the waste that comes from plant or animal sources such as food, paper or garden waste, slowly rots, producing methane and other harmful greenhouse gases that damage our environment. These gases contribute to climate change. Each Scottish council has been set annual limits on the amount of biodegradable waste it can landfill. The fines for not achieving these targets are severe, £150 to £200 per tonne. As a Stirling resident, you have a duty to manage your waste. Reducing, reusing and recycling the waste you produce wherever possible has a huge bearing on your carbon footprint and will enable you to play your part in helping to protect the environment for future generations. So together, we must recycle more. The waste in your grey bin is the stuff that ends up being buried in the landfill, but actually most of this can be reused, recycled or composted in Stirling. With your help, it will be possible to achieve our future targets, but it won't be easy. We hope you'll work with us to tackle climate change. We can and must take action now. We can all reuse, reduce and recycle as much as possible so that only the very minimum amount of waste ends up in the grey bins and is sent to landfill. Most materials can be recycled or composted instead. Stirling's population is increasing. Every new household adds another 1.2 tonnes to Stirling's waste stream. So even though we're recycling very well for the moment, the extra waste produced by additional households gives us a more difficult task for the future. The first step is to reduce, to create less waste in the first place. For example, avoid buying items such as disposable cameras, razors, lighters, cutlery and plates. Consider using long-lasting kitchen utensils, household products and clothing. Avoid buying items with excess packaging. Plan meals in advance so not too much food is bought which is then wasted. Then, there are lots of ways to reuse things instead of throwing them away. What about buying from local bike, furniture and toy reuse schemes? Making use of local web-based product trading sites. Visiting your local charity shop or library. Using reusable nappies. Taking a long life carrier bag to the shops. Reusing glass jars, plastic tubs and so on for storage. Recycling is all about using our curbside service or recycling centres to enable products to be collected and then made into something new again. For example, composting food and garden waste, choosing products with recyclable packaging, collecting glass jars and bottles to be made into new jars and bottles, a process that's 90% energy efficient, making new plastic products from recycled plastic, collecting cans that can be made into new aluminium products over and over again. There are lots more ideas and information in the film clips. Please browse around and use them as a reminder of what waste goes where. Thank you for recycling.